Today we have a video from EWU Body Cam, and the title of the video is 72-year-old husband ambushes wife on camera.
He's got a knife in his hand.
Where are you stabbed?
Everywhere.
She's been stabbed probably a dozen or 2 dozen times.
Please tell me die.
On September 28, 2022, the Sumter County Sheriff's Office is called by 68-year-old Marjorie Green, who claims she has just been stabbed in her home in Lady Lake, Florida. Investigators are left reeling as they try to understand the motivation behind the savage attack, only to discover that the gruesome incident was captured on camera.
I so love her. I still love her.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. At 7:44 a.m., as deputies race to Marjorie's house, she warns that her attacker is still inside. Even with this warning, they are unprepared for the horror waiting for them within.
Sheriff's office, open the door!
Want me to go back door?
Well, she's saying the front door is going to be locked.
Temp where it is.
That door.
212, she's stating she cannot get up. She's barely breathing. Caller just advised break the door down.
Well, you're good to force entry into that residence.
Ready?
Sheriff's office!
Sheriff's office! Ready?
Go ahead.
Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office! Got lots of blood. Sheriff's office!
Stand by.
That's 10-4.
He's in the chair, he's in the chair. Sheriff's office!
Sheriff's office!
Hey,
134 is
he's
with her.
breathing, he's breathing.
You got a knife?
He's got a knife in his hand.
Get the knife out of there. Have EMS rolling.
Help me. Can't move.
Okay.
212, do you guys have anybody outstanding?
The male's unresponsive in a chair.
Help.
Where are you stabbed?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
I think of my lung.
Okay.
I'm having trouble breathing.
Okay.
Can't move.
Okay.
I called him.
Okay. Oh, you got it. Okay. Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Telling me die.
Huh?
Please tell me die.
No, we got the ambulance coming.
Marjorie identifies her attacker as her husband, 72-year-old George Hashi, who is now unresponsive in the other room.
Can you look at me? Can you look at me? You still there? Squeeze my hand. Can you squeeze my hand?
Besides slightly blinking his eyes, George doesn't move.
All right, Margaret. That's your husband? Okay.
So this is crazy. So couple of things just pop out at me. One, their husband and wife, 2 different last names. No, I mean, whatever. She decided to keep her name or whatever, but it said Green, unless it's maybe hyphenated or something, and then they didn't show up. But that was like the first thing that popped out at me. But then the second thing, on a more serious topic, is if he's the attacker, how did he end up on the ground too messed up? So did he do this attack and then turn on himself and try to, finish himself off? You know what I mean? Like, pause. Hey, yo, pause. Pause. That sounded crazy. Finish himself? Oh my God. That sounded crazy. Pause. All right. But you get what I'm saying though. You know, he decided to attack her and then you know, and himself, you know, and that's the things that jump out to me just watching this. From we didn't fully get into it yet, but you know, I'm just telling you my thoughts as we going along here. But man, hopefully she survives, man. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, damn, they showed her passport photo. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna end well. I don't know. I just have that feeling.
Just luckily you're not bleeding a lot right now. Okay, so just take shallow breaths. Don't hurt yourself. The ambulance is on their way.
He's got shallow breathing. He sliced his throat all the way across.
All right. So
Wow.
Where's the bathroom? Here.
Guess that answers
You're in a
my
lot of
question.
pain?
Yeah.
How's your throat? Did it get your throat at all? No. Okay.
Though her throat may be fine, Marjorie has multiple stab wounds to her chest, torso, and legs. George is also seriously injured.
He stabbed her. I got this female on the floor. She's got her lungs. She's been stabbed probably a dozen times.
Don't let me die.
She's my victim if you want to start with her. Yeah. She's talking, but she's critical. Ma'am, you know where you are right now? What's that? What happened to that?
He got angry and stabbed me everywhere.
Okay.
Tried to kill me.
You having any trouble breathing right now?
Yep.
You any chest pain?
Yeah. We're down here.
Alright.
No, it was this. I don't think you got the carotid. I don't think you had the carotid.
You having any trouble breathing right
I
now?
don't see it bleeding right now. It's not bleeding out. And what about that one? This one?
Did you wrap this?
Yes.
Were they bleeding really bad?
Yeah.
Let's just wrap them tight.
I didn't see any up on his stomach.
Let's wrap these tight.
Besides,
Oh man. Did he say anything before he stabbed you?
Gonna kill me.
Okay.
Sir, hey, wake up, okay? Keep those eyes open.
Both Marjorie and George are determined to be in critical condition. Despite her many injuries, Marjorie managed to tell the deputies part of what led to the incident.
They're getting a divorce. He told her he was going to kill her, and then he started stabbing her.
Hey, do you know what a dying declaration is? Let her know that these wounds could possibly be fatal. Her husband. But did you let her know these wounds could possibly be fatal? And we need to know what happened. So that way it's covered under the dying declaration.
Marjorie,
Yes.
you understand that your injuries might be fatal.
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me who did this to you?
My husband,
Okay. What's your husband's name?
George Hess.
Okay. And did he say anything before he started stabbing you?
Yes, he's gonna take my.
Okay.
Yeah, have them underneath that arm. Grab them under that.
Grab them and go. Let's go.
Ready? 1, 2.
Hold on.
Let's.
He's stuck. He's stuck. He's sitting in blood.
That's right. Everyone,
Huge puddle of blood.
He's alive. Do you guys need anything from us right now?
No, sir. We're just waiting on the ambulance.
All right, cool. No, we need to load somebody up. We can. I don't know. We'll put them on a roof rack somewhere, but
It's been a while for one of these.
I was looking at the call history, and it was leading up to it.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get
a lot of civil stuff
here.
The deputies also take care of one more thing: the couple's dog, who has been quietly sitting on the bed this entire time.
There you go. You got it?
Yeah. Let them know their radios and stuff.
Yeah.
They get a chance. Hey, it's okay, baby. It's okay.
The dog was left in the care of a neighbor. Just before she's transported, Marjorie drops one more bombshell.
Is there a camera? Is that what you said? There's a camera on the counter over here. I don't know if it's working. Sitting on the desk. Why?
Well, it'd be great if we caught it on camera, wouldn't it?
As it would turn out, the entire incident was caught on camera and would eventually reveal the details of the brutal attack. Before they can review the haunting footage, however, Marjorie is rushed to the Ocala Regional Medical Center.
She had about a lot here, a couple on her legs.
She had 13, I counted total, but I couldn't see her back.
Okay. Yeah.
On her front, I counted 13.
Look at the splatter on the lampshade. You know, I don't even have any words.
I didn't even put my belt keepers on.
Well, I saw you at the annex. So I was like, I hope she's not in the bathroom.
I was.
Because I was like, I'm going to need backup on this one. Because I knew.
I threw this on so fast it wasn't even funny.
I wasn't sure what his status was. Like, if he was in there with a knife waiting for us or what, you know?
Trying to understand what led to the incident, deputies spoke to both Marjorie and George at the hospital. Miraculously, both survived their wounds. With her sister at her side, Marjorie explains that she and George had started divorcing about 6 months prior. She was no longer living at the house where George was still staying.
I had moved in with an ex-boyfriend, basically.
Okay.
And I was going back to this house.
She was only at the house she used to share with George to get a few things when the incident occurred.
He basically attacked me.
Okay.
He called me all kinds of nasty names.
Okay.
That's all I can remember.
Okay. Do you remember anything else about the morning or what happened to you?
I just remember he kept coming at me with a knife.
The exact moment George attacked her was caught on a camera she had set up in her old bedroom. When deputies spoke with him, George shared some insight into his state of mind during the violent outburst.
I just snapped. Been under incredible stress with this marriage, with this my relationship. And it just, I have tried since July 14th to get her to relent on me. She walked out on me. I never saw it coming. It hurt me deeply. She ripped my heart out.
Right.
She ran. And she's done it before, apparently. She hooked up with her first husband over the internet.
Before he continues, that'll drive a man to snap. That would. What he did was wrong, obviously, right? Yeah, what he did is nuts. Nut job, right? But that will drive a man to snap. You know, you're married with somebody, because as soon as she said, I've moved out or whatever, and I've been living with my ex-boyfriend or whatever she said, my ex, I'm like, you living, out of everybody, you living with your ex? How did that, and you're married? Like that automatically, like before this guy even started talking, I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm like, And now hearing his side, listen, that'll mess somebody up, because it's one thing to cheat, right? Or I'm not even gonna say that she was cheating or whatever the case. I mean, let's put two. Come on, man. We'll put two and two together, man. He said she stepped out on him, and all of a sudden she going through a divorce with this dude, but she living with her ex. Like, let's put two and two together, man. So, anyways, it's one thing to do your thing, right? You out, whatever. The love isn't there, or whatever. You fell out of love, whatever, right? That's one thing. But it's a completely different situation for you to fall out of love and go back to a familiar situation. That will hurt a man completely differently. Like, it's bad enough that you're getting split up, divorced. That's bad enough. But we know a lot of times with the ladies, come on, man. Come on now. There's a difference. There's a difference. A lot of times, for the ladies or whatever, for a guy to step out, it might just be a lapse of judgment, and he just looking to get his rocks off or whatever, right? He can meet this chick at the bar, the grocery store, whatever. He probably just a horn dog. He just whatever, right? But for a lot of times, cheating for lady, and then for cheating for ladies is a little bit different. Okay, they actually have to like you, or be, there's a little bit more emotion there. That's why it always hits different if a guy cheating versus a girl cheating. It always hits different. Like, if a guy cheat, a woman might take him back and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, and it might hurt her feelings and stuff, right? Right? It's still bad. But when a woman cheat, it's like, damn, because you as a guy know that she really liked dude, or this was an ex, or this is somebody that she just used to have fun with, or whatever. Like, it completely hits different. And you may disagree, but from my opinion and the things that I've seen, it will drive a guy to snap, man. So if you trying to split up, do whatever, get the paperwork right, get it done, get the divorce, cool. But don't let them know that you messing with somebody else, or don't be trying to get a divorce and staying with your ex. Like, he's gonna snap. He's gonna snap, man. And it's not right. And but it do hit different. It hits different, man. When a woman cheat on you, that shit hit you. Ooh, it hits you so different. So different. So different. And you can never look at them the same. You can never look at them the same, man. It's just, man. And the same vice versa. When a guy cheat, I'm sure women can't look at a guy the same or whatever, but it just seems like a lot of times when guys do it, women are a little bit more forgiving and stuff. It's not really uncommon for a man to cheat and for the woman to take him back, or to take him back. But for a woman to cheat and for the man to take her back, that is a completely different situation, man. So as this guy is talking, I'm listening, because it sound like, and y'all too old to be doing this. I ain't gonna lie, y'all in y'all fourth quarter, 72, and she out doing, like, I mean, I love you. Before y'all start saying I'm victim blaming, and I'm not victim blaming. What he's doing is, what he did was messed up. It's 100% messed up. He's not right for it. But all I'm saying is, if what he's saying is true, I can understand why he did what he did. And not only was he trying to end her, he was trying to end himself too. So I gotta run his statement back. I gotta run both of them back. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to hear that. I gotta run it back. I ain't gonna lie. She said she's staying with her ex. What the hell?
Do you remember anything else about the morning or what happened to you?
I just remember he kept.
Few things when the incident occurred.
He basically attacked.
Staying.
I had moved in with an ex-boyfriend, basically.
Okay.
And I was going back to this house.
She was only at the house she used to share with George to get a few things when the incident occurred.
He basically attacked me.
Okay.
He called me all kinds of nasty names.
Okay.
That's all I can remember.
Okay. Do you remember anything else about the morning or what happened to you?
I just remember he kept coming at me with a knife.
The exact moment George attacked her was caught on a camera she had set up in her old bedroom. When deputies spoke with him, George shared some insight into his state of mind during the violent outburst.
I just snapped. Been under incredible stress with this marriage, with this my relationship. And it just, I have tried since July 14th to get her to relent on me. She walked out on me. I never saw it coming. It hurt me deeply. She ripped my heart out.
Right. See, look at he's a god. The detective is a god. We both know dude right here that's laying in the bed. He going to jail for the. He going to jail. He gonna end up coming out in a box. We all know that. But this is a guy. At the end of the day, the detective. Watch his facial expressions. He know, like, damn. But that's still no excuse for what you did. But look at his facial expressions though. He's a guy. He understands. He may not be able to say it, but he understands.
To relent on me. She walked out on me. I never saw it coming. It hurt me deeply. She ripped my heart out.
Right.
She ran. And she's done it before, apparently. She hooked up with her first husband over the internet. And I'm like, what? I had no idea. I begged her to stop being so negative.
He kept saying he wanted to kill me, that I was evil.
This is by far, that's why I wanted to die. This is the worst thing by far that has ever happened to me.
A deputy also spoke to the EMT who transported George, and he shared that he made similar claims on the way to the hospital.
On the way here, whenever we got him stabilized, he finally woke up, says he wants to die, doesn't want any help, started fighting a little bit, and admitted, and then he said, I tried killing my wife, I want to die, and over and over and over again fighting with him. He said he still don't want nothing done to him, he's going to do it again whenever he gets out.
Going to do it again whenever he gets out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Did he leave? Did he stay?
He tried to leave.
He tried to leave?
I did.
Oh, you did. What did you do?
He tried to get out the front door.
Okay. Were you able to do that?
No, he kept coming after me.
Okay. He what?
He kept coming after me.
Kept coming after you. Okay.
Earlier, the deputies noticed a chilling detail about the crime scene and what George may have been doing during those moments following the attack.
Smoking a cigar probably before you did it. Black cigar. She crawled to the bedroom to get her phone. Okay. She said it took her some time to crawl to the bedroom.
I so love her. I still love her. All the things she's done to me, I don't care. I would take her back in a heartbeat and we would have to work it out. I don't want a divorce. I never wanted a divorce.
Regardless of what he may have wanted, court records indicate a dissolution of his marriage to Marjorie in 2023. Prior to this, however, George Hashi was charged with attempted felony murder. According to court records, he entered a plea of no contest for attempted first-degree murder with a weapon and was adjudicated guilty. He was ordered to have no contact with Marjorie, and restitution was ordered for her in the form of $30,000 for medical expenses. The restitution was reduced to a judgment lien. George was sentenced to 18 years in prison with a credit of 1,173 days for time served.
Yeah. You're going to die in prison. It's over. You're 73, you got 18 years. It's over. This is so ugly. This is ugly, man. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Ugly, man. Oh, this is bad. I feel bad for everyone involved, man. Everyone involved. That's what, man. Feel bad for the victim. She, you know, regardless of whatever she wanted to do, you know, nobody deserves that, you know. And I feel bad for him. You gonna come out in a box because of what you did. I understand the pain that you in, you know. All of us had that one love that was just typically maybe it's like your first love or whatever, but I mean, I would assume maybe it might be a little different with marriage as well, like because you married them and your love, whatever. I'm not married, so I don't know about all that, but you know, typically it's like your first love and then that breakup, and then it's like that pain in your gut, like it's just that, ooh, you don't want to work, you don't want to eat, sleep, nothing. All you want to do is just lay in bed, like, and just cry. Like, yeah, that's it. That pain in your stomach is just, ugh. So that's what dude is feeling. He's like, yo, it came out of nowhere. It literally came out of nowhere. She, all of a sudden, she wakes up and she wants a divorce. It comes out of nowhere. She connected back with her ex. Like, what? And then he says she been stepping out doing other things too. And maybe they got into an argument. And you know how arguments get. You start saying things that well, I did man, yo. Listen, I got one story for you that, you know, it's not necessarily with me or whatever. But it's with a ex coworker, right? So there was this dude who was married for like, I think 25 years or 27 years, something like that. I think it was like 25 years. 25 or 27. One of the two is popping out at me for some reason. But anyways, he was like 6 months away from like retiring, right? So he was working a whole bunch of overtime and stuff, like to pad his pension, because the more overtime you work, the more you can kind of get in your pension or whatever. So the last few years, he's just been working crazy to prepare for his retirement, right? And literally, like, he had like 6 months to go. He's working so much overtime, and I'm talking working a lot. Like, as far like he's working 2-3 days in a row, like going crazy. Not 2-3 days in a row, but I'm saying like every day, like overtime. Sometimes he's doing 24-hour shifts, stuff like that, like working crazy. And guess what? When you at work, guess who you're neglecting? Your family, your home life, right? So you got to have a strong one back at home to be like, yo, look, babe, I got to lock in for these next 2 years so I could do what I got to do. You know what I mean? So we could live really good, you know? But when you're working all the time, you're neglecting home. And at the end of the day, she gonna need some, if you're not giving her attention, she gonna get it from somewhere. Somebody gonna give it to her. It's the same, and it's vice versa with the guys. You know, if your girl ain't pleasing the guys or whatever, well, somebody is. Somebody gonna. If you don't want, somebody is. This is what it is. So anyway, yeah, 6 months left, and she ends up filing for divorce. And she, you know, they're older, like probably like in their 50s. They're old, like the couple, they were older. So like mid 50s, whatever, late 50s, something like that. And now she divorcing him. He had to pay her he paid her like $600,000 out of his 401k, because so she would sign off on not taking any of his retirement when he gets retired. because he had like 1 point something in his 401k. So he paid her, gave her like 600,000, boom. And she signed off on the retirement, whatever. But yeah. And guess what? Guess who she's spending that money with? Like some 24-year-old dude. Young dude. Like, it was crazy. It was so crazy. And it's like, she got 600,000. Like, she good. Like, if you ain't giving her attention because you working, even though that's a valid reason, you not stepping out, you working. He working. Somebody gonna give her attention. And when you get into the marriage game, whoever's the breadwinner, for the most part, a lot of times is the guys. Who not gonna sign up to take half your shit? Like, period. Like, what? I could stay, be with, you the love of my life. Yeah, we're all old, grow old together, yada, yada, great. Or I could leave, get a fat paycheck, keep the house, keep the house or split the house, you know what I'm saying? Maybe sell it and it be split, whatever. But who not gonna, come on, man. And then if you younger, got kids and stuff like that, let's say you got a younger kid, you getting the child support, you getting the, why you think divorce is through the roof? Like, what? That shit, man, yo. Shit, marriage, man. Yeah, right. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Yeah, right. You see what happens. Get married if you want to, man. Nah, but I'm sure marriage is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not. I'm sure marriage is a beautiful thing. But and you happily married and everything, that's beautiful. Happy for you. But the person who's making less money, if they ever decide to fall out of love, the person who making more money, your ass is grass, boy. If you would like to support the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Also, hype the video. YouTube has a new feature where you can hype the video. Helps it gets pushed out into the algorithm. Those are all free things to do. If you're looking for some paid options, you can also send a super thanks, super sticker, or look in the description for our YouTube membership and our Patreon link. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated.